Hi, good morning. Hopefully we're live. Just going to wait a second to see if anybody can hear me. This is Colleen Smith for Devon Live, and I've come out to take you on a walk along one of Devon's beautiful coastal paths. See if anybody can work out where we are. You can probably see the sea behind me, a bit of sea mist, but it's an amazing, beautiful morning, and apparently we are. Mandy, thanks for joining. Can you tell me if you can hear me? I'm trying to work out if anybody can hear. Deb Williams is watching. I'm just trying to work out if anybody can hear me. Is it working before I start? Looks great. Okay, lovely. Hi, everybody. Those who've joined us already. It is absolutely phenomenal. I've had to go out this morning to Torquay Harbourside to interview somebody, and it is like and Devon actually this week is hotter already than parts of the Med, hotter than Ibiza, hotter than parts of Crete. It's going to be 17 degrees and it feels hotter than that. I've come out because I'm on a coastal path wearing a coat and I'm actually too hot. So I'm going to take you for a walk and see who can work out where we are. You might be able to see the sea behind me in the mist, but we're going to go for a walk along this beautiful coastal path and have a look at Devon at its best and most beautiful, and see who knows which bit of Devon I'm in. I'm sure lots of you will work it out quite quickly as we start walking. So here we are, we're going down on this coastal path, like many coastal paths. Sea out in the distance. Some walkers just coming by me. Morning. Okay. Literally everybody I've seen today has got dogs with them. Thanks, Carol. I'm glad you can hear. So here we are, beautiful, beautiful Devon, on one of our many coastal footpaths. I'm going to take you out to show you one of my favourite views at the end of here. I'm just heading downhill because I can't do uphill and talking, but it is a beautiful day, and the Met Office is forecasting this weather, 17 degrees, they're saying all weekend, maybe slightly chillier on Monday. There's a bit of a sea mist here on this coastal path today, but so I wore a coat stupidly, and it's absolutely boiling. 17 degrees for those of you who still work in Fahrenheit is over 60 degrees, and it feels hotter. There's no wind at all. It is a beautiful day. All I can hear are the birds, the rooks above me. And here we are. I'm trying to hide anything that gives away where we are to see if anybody has worked it out. Gail, morning. Do you know where we are? I'm just taking everybody for a walk along the coastal route, one of Devon's many beautiful coastal footpaths. I'm trying to keep it a bit mysterious at first to see if anybody can work it out, because in a minute, when you see the landmarks, you'll know exactly where we are. So yes, the Met Office is forecasting 17 degrees Saturday and Sunday, maybe slightly chillier on Monday, but a phenomenally beautiful weekend for everybody, all of us in Devon, which I'm sure we all are looking forward to, because it has been a bit of a wet spring so far up until the last week. So this is one of my favourite coastal footpaths, and I can hear the seagulls. Looking down the cliffs here. I'm going to stretch my arm out so you can see. I'm not leaning out here. I can hear a train whistle in the distance. That might be a clue for you. Steam train. I don't know if anybody has yet worked out where I am. I'm looking at the comments. So we're in the shade here, but the sun is breaking through. And it is really warm. It feels to me hotter than 17 degrees. There's a beautiful bumblebee, a huge big fat bumblebee here. Disappeared under the plants there. That's one direction. I've come to a crossroads and I'm now just walking through. And we're about to see one of Devon's probably best known landmarks, so you might all suddenly realise exactly where we are. This is, as we come down here to the cliffs towards the cliff edge. There's dog walkers down here. Good morning. And here we are, out at the headland, looking at Thatcher Rock. I've got to look below me because I don't want to trip. So this, believe it or not, is the middle of Torquay. Anybody who doesn't know, there's the Orstone Rock and Thatcher Rock with the sun glistening on the water. And I'm actually hot here, even though there is a slight breeze. It's not Dartmouth, it's Torquay. Somebody guessed Dartmouth. Believe it or not, this is the middle of Torquay. Over in the headland in the mist is Bury Head, and the little steam train you just heard, you can hear, comes all the way over from Goodrington. It echoes across the bay. So here we are. That's looking back towards Meadfoot. Yes, Carol, you've got it right. It's in Torquay, actually. We're in the Ilsham Marine Thatcher Drive, rich bit of Torquay. We used to call it, when I was a girl, Millionaires Avenue, but now lots of houses are worth $1 million. So this is multi-millionaires Avenue, probably. You're looking at Meadfoot Woods, yeah, that's Meadfoot Woods and Meadfoot Beach with the beach huts in the distance, going around towards the Livermead. That's Livermead, and looking all the way around the bay. It's a little bit misty here. Good old Torquay, thank you. I'm sure everybody's enjoying this because it's absolutely fabulous today, and I'm just going to look down because I am on a cliff edge to show you where I am. The sea is beautiful shades of turquoise and darker blue. Here comes a speedboat racing across from the Babbacombe direction, with the Orstone Rock behind it. It is beautiful, isn't it? And we're looking, he's passing in front of Thatcher Rock. There we have the headland, Bury Head over on the other side of Torbay. Speedboat boat is doing a sharp turn and heading over towards Brixham. Oh no, he's coming back again. He's doing a little bit of an S-shaped route here. So if anybody wants to know the forecast, I'm just going to have a look at what the Met Office is saying today. Hang on. So they've predicted Devon is going to have a whole weekend of sunshine, temperatures set to reach 17 degrees. I looked that up because I never know, I still work in Fahrenheit. That's about 62.5. Even with a breeze, it's hot here this morning out on this headland in Torquay. Hello, somebody just joined us from Cornwall, is looking forward to coming to Goodrington. We could, believe it or not, you can hear the steam train at Goodrington. We just heard the whistle as it went along on the other side of the bay. So yes, the Met Office is saying temperatures set to reach 17 degrees on today, Friday, along with Saturday and Sunday. They said there's going to be very little in the way of cloud after this morning mist, and it isn't really a mist, it's a sort of slight sea haze. Perfect blue skies up above us, above here. Don't know if you can see. Do a little circular here of the coastline in Torquay. So if anybody who's just joined us, we are actually in Torquay. I'm passionate about Torquay, people probably know because I've lived here most of my life, and people who come to Torquay and deride it because of the scruffy town centre, which I agree isn't much anymore. The big shops have all gone, but they obviously haven't really discovered real Torquay because there are miles of coastal footpaths, little coves and beaches, but you do have to get away from the town centre. The harbour side this morning was absolutely gorgeous. People out early, sitting around in the coffee shops, enjoying that real sort of Mediterranean ambience. So let me just go back to the, sorry, I've just closed my other phone. So yes, the Met Office said any patchy fog will readily clear Friday morning. Another fine dry day, blue skies, very little in the way of cloud, feeling warm once again. Oh, maximum temperature 19 degrees. I think it's definitely that, or even hotter in bits of Torquay this morning. So they say that all weekend it's going to be the same, dry, settled weather into the weekend. warm sunshine by day, a bit breezy at times along the coast. So I put my coat on because I'm heading out to the headland, and I was too hot. It is a little bit cooler right here because I am standing on a cliff edge now. I'm going to show you exactly how beautiful it is. I'm going to look where I'm going though. Don't want to fall down a cliff during a live, although I'm sure that would make the hits go up. Here we go. Yellow gorse coming down the cliffs. The sea is turquoise blue on the shallows there. I do quite often come and sit here and climb down there, but I'm not going to do it while I'm carrying the camera because I've got to look. That is Thatcher Rock. So the coast path here heads out, and there are lots of dog walkers. So it's a really beautiful bit of coastline. Incredible how few people actually walk. If you walk the coastal path, you might meet a dog walker, and that's it. I sometimes walk along here in the evenings, and there's just nobody around, even though it's 5 minutes from Torquay town centre. And this is the Ilshire Marine Drive area here, with their beautifully manicured lawns on that house. It always looks that perfect. That's the biggest lawn in Torquay, I think. So just looking at the rest of the forecast. So the Met Office says this dry settled weather is going to continue into the weekend. Warm sunshine by day, breezy at night. I've already read that bit to you. Oh, this is the interesting bit. The Met Office says that parts of Devon were hotter than Ibiza and Cyprus yesterday. Barnstable in the North Devon town, it was warmer than Ibiza and Cyprus's capital Nicosia. So yeah, everybody make plans to, if you're not working, sorry for those who are, but if you're not working, get out and about anywhere you can in Devon, especially around the coast or on the moors. We're so blessed and so lucky to live here. On a day like today, we're lucky to be alive. That's the Orstone Rock. I always think it looks like a squatting lion. Thatcher Rock. From this angle you can't see it, but from the Torquay side it does look like there's an old thatcher struggling up the hill with a big bale of hay or thatch, whatever you use for thatching, sorry, excuse my ignorance. Looks as if he's walking up, and it looks from the other angle like a little thatched house on the top. And there are different stories about why it's called Thatcher Rock, but I think it's been called that since about the 1600s. So that story kind of makes sense. All of the Devon cottages would have been thatched then. So I'm just going to stand here and enjoy the view for a minute, and maybe shut up. Maybe you'd rather just enjoy the quiet. Okay, I'm going to head back up the coast path for a bit. So if anybody who hasn't already guessed or has just joined us, this is Thatcher Rock, looking out over the big wide sweep of Tor Bay. It's about 5 miles from here, directly across to Brixham, I think. I'm told, I could be wrong. Please let me know if I'm wrong. It's a bit misty, it's a bit of sea haze, looking towards Brixham and Broadsands and Paignton. Then it gets clearer as you come round. You can see Paignton Pier, and then Torquay, and then Meadfoot. So this is the coastal footpath. Oops! I better look where I'm going rather than at the screen for a minute. blossom is just coming out on the hawthorn bushes, also known as May. This is cast not a clout till the May is out, and May is out, so I should have taken my coat off. So this is the view. And it is, especially once you get in from the headland behind the bushes, it's really, really hot today. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, see, that's what happens when I watch the screen. I trip over. So we've just come for a little walk along part of Devon's beautiful coastal footpath, the southwest coast footpath. This is part of that. It runs around the entire Devon and Cornwall coast. Hi everybody who's joined us. Just come out to enjoy the sunshine. It is actually hot. There was a slight breeze out on the headland there. When you stop and come in onto the footpath, which has got these Devon banks around us, it's quite hot. So if anybody's just joined, I was just looking at the Met Office forecast, which is maximum of 19 degrees. So I think that's about 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is really beautiful weather.